So I'm totally just asking for a friend. Is it normal in a marriage for the stay-at-home mom to have to ask for money?
This stay-at-home mom thing and asking for money, let's talk about it. Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a video of a woman who came online and said she's asking for a friend about, do you have to ask for permission before you spend every money, and do your spouse or your husband, your partner gives you provides, you're a stay-at-home mom, provide exactly what you need, that you don't even have extra after it provides. You just gives you the exact amount you need, so you intend to go asking for everything, like every dime that you spend. Anyway, she wanted to say she was asking for a friend, but clearly from the video it doesn't look like she was asking for a friend, she was asking for herself. So she asked the question and she got the response. A lot of people responded to it, and for me it's very interesting, the response, including for men. And then later on, she came on to talk about the after effect of people's response to her video and how she feel about it and what's really going on. Anyway, guys, let's go check out this video and then we'll come back and talk more.
So I'm totally just asking for a friend. Is it normal in a marriage for the stay-at-home mom to have to ask for money? Like it's like anytime she needs anything at all, she has to ask for money. Is that normal in like a 12-year marriage? Is it normal to like be made sure that you're like never have anything extra? Just like I said, I'm just asking for a friend. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts so I can share them with her. Is it normal in a marriage for the stay-at-home mom to have to ask for money? Like anytime she needs anything at all, she has to ask for money in like a 12-year marriage to like be made sure that you never have anything extra.
Is it normal that your partner goes out of his way to give you just enough money to take care of tasks and he ensures that you don't have a penny extra? No. But is it normal that a partner who is trying to financially abuse you behave this way? Absolutely it is. Not every man that wants to be the provider and pay every bill in the household wants to do it for good reasons. Sometimes they know that it's the best way to be able to control you. They want you to be in a situation where you cannot afford to leave. Where would you live? What would you do for money? How would you take care of the kids? What would you eat? How will you make it without them? Oh, you're the one doing all the cooking and the cleaning and the child rearing and the laundry, so he doesn't have to hire a maid or a chef or a nanny or a tutor. He's the one who's making the money. So if the relationship ever falls apart, he's going to say that it's his money, that's his house, his car, his 401k, his savings account. And some men take the money that you've helped them make to start all over with a brand new wife and brand new kids. I said it before, but I'll say it again. Men always consider their finances, so women have to always consider theirs as well. You don't want your entire future to be dependent upon whether a man still likes you in 10, 20, or 30 years. You may have to consider getting a job so that you can have your own money to ensure that no matter how that man feels in the future, that you'll always be taken care of. Because if he's stingy while he's married to you and in love with you, imagine a man who wants to leave you.
The stay-at-home mom to have to ask for money.
No, that is not normal for a stay-at-home mom to have to ask for money from her husband. No, that's not normal, but it is common. I would say that this is financial abuse. This is a risk factor for one of the reasons why I would never be a stay-at-home mom. But if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, here are 3 things that I think you should always have. 1, I think you should have one joint bank account that all the money from his job goes into. So if he goes to work, he has a paycheck, check that all of that paycheck is going into that bank account, and you need to have full access to that with a debit card, credit card, whatever. Second of all, you need to have your own separate emergency fund that he doesn't know where it is. He can know that you have it and that you have money there, but it should be an emergency fund just for you in case you need to ever get out. Third and lastly is you need to be saving for your own retirement. Oh, if he has a 401k, great. If he's putting 4% into that, stop that, put 2% in his and put 2% in yours. There are retirement accounts for stay-at-home moms. Look them up.
So I'm totally just asking for a friend. Is it normal in a marriage for the stay-at-home mom to have to ask for money? Like it's like anytime she needs anything at all, she has to ask for money. Is that normal?
Excuse me for being blunt, but your friend is a fool. She's being foolish. Like there's no reason for her to stay in that type of relationship for 12 years. Let's get one thing clear. If you have a conversation with the man that you end up getting married to, and you both agree that you are going to be a stay-at-home wife, mother, whatever it is, understand that if you are not working, that man is supposed to be providing everything financially. Everything. The needs of the home, your needs of the children. He's supposed to be providing that if he wants you to be at home. If you are the type of man that wants your lady at home, you don't want her to work, the two things that you must provide for her is transportation and money. And when it comes to money, there needs to be an account that she has access to. And of course, that doesn't mean whatever account she has access to, she just spends the money recklessly, which most likely she's not going to do. Unless that man is filthy, stinking rich, you're probably going to have some type of budget, which is fine. The point is, she needs to have access to money. And if you don't want her working, or if you guys have agreed that she's going to be a stay-at-home wife, then you need to be providing that money. Now, if you got a problem with her having money, or you don't want to provide her the money that she needs, then you need to be okay with her going back to work. So my advice to your friend is maybe think about leaving that relationship. But if you're dead set on staying in that relationship, you need to go get you a job.
The stay-at-home mom to have to ask for money.
So I have a completely different take than what I was seeing in the comments of this video. I was seeing a lot of like, this is financial abuse, get out now, start saving money. And I have a completely different take, and I also think that a lot of context is needed in order to give an opinion on this. While I do agree that yes, absolutely, that is financial abuse if you have absolutely no access to the money, if you are completely 100% reliant on your spouse and basically like you have to ask for absolutely everything. The reason I have a differing opinion is because in my situation, when I was single, I was living paycheck to paycheck and I was in the negative quite a lot. I was not the most financially savvy person, and my husband controls our finances, but I'm on everything. I'm on every single card. I have access to everything that I need access to, and the only thing I have to ask him is like, hey, what card do I need to use for this? I don't technically have to ask him like, can I have money for this? And anything that I do want, my husband just gets me. So that is where, sorry, my kids are being super loud in the other room. So yes, I have a completely different situation, I know, than most sometimes. But I just wanted to throw that out there as well, that there is a situation where, you know, a husband financially supports their wife, and I mean, I still have access to everything. So I don't know if you have access. It wasn't implicitly stated. I know you were saying it was for a friend. I don't know if there is access to the money and you're just asking as like a courtesy, because I know sometimes that, you know, if there's something that I want, I don't just go and get it. And, you know, I do ask like, hey, can we get this right now? And sometimes he's like, no, you know, now's not a really great time.
See, your accent.
But that's it. It's not like,
your accent.
no, I'm controlling you. I want the control. And if you're in that type of situation, 1000% run.
Is it normal in a marriage for the stay-at-home mom to have to ask for money?
I am not a stay-at-home dad. My wife is not a stay-at-home mom, but I have a lot of opinions on this topic. And the reason being is because I advocate for an equal partnership within a household. An equal partnership is not 50-50. An equal partnership is if I come home, I'm exhausted, and I can only give 20%, my wife will pick up and be 80%. If my wife is having a really hard day and she can only give 10%, I'm there with the 90. But we don't have these crazy expectations for one of us to be doing everything. Like you see in a lot of traditional homes of the wife who is might be a stay-at-home mom taking care of the kids, doing all the cooking, cleaning, laundry, and the husband just gets to go to work, come home, and then sit on his butt and expect to be waited on by his wife through the evening as well. What this person is describing in their video, if you could watch the full thing, is financial abuse. Obviously, there are a lot of people having different ways that they run their home when it comes to finances. Some people have one bank account, some people have multiple bank accounts. And this is not about someone who has a track record or is very irresponsible with money. We're talking about men who automatically associate them being the one going out to work and not thinking that their wife, who is a stay-at-home mom, is working. So in that aspect, they are the ones that control the finances because they are the only ones who contribute financially. It sounds stupid even saying it. It is 100% financial abuse if you as a stay-at-home mom have to get the go-ahead anytime that you make a purchase. Some people are okay with this within their marriage. As a spouse, they let their spouse know anytime that a purchase is being made. Wife and I have a number. We have a shared bank account. The only other bank account that we have is a business account that I have. Other than that, everything goes into the same bank account. And the only time that we even mention to each other that there's going to be a purchase is if it's a purchase over a certain amount of money. And this is not to ask for permission. This is just out of mutual respect for awareness. If you are a stay-at-home mom and your husband expects you to ask for permission for any purchase, there is definitely financial abuse going on in this relationship. Because in that case, most men do not think that anything that you do as a stay-at-home mom is contributing to the family financially. In that case, go ahead and stop doing everything that you're doing as a stay-at-home mom, all the things that you do around the house. He will learn quickly that if he has to pay someone to do those things, like childcare, keeping the house clean, making all the food, he's going to see how much financially you are contributing to the family by doing those things. Ma'am, your husband does not treat you as an equal if you have to ask every single time that you make a purchase, because he either does not trust you with money or he doesn't want you looking at the finances because of some things that he might be purchasing.
Exactly.
I just wanted to thank all of you for your advice. It means so much that you guys have taken the time to either reach out to me personally or even just comment on my post. I had so many emotions going through me the other day, and I feel like I've shared those emotions with my partner so many times, and it just gets overlooked. And the only person I have to share that with is my grandma, and she's so wonderful. She kind of gives me the same advice as you guys, but having one opinion versus a plethora has really put things into perspective for me. And yeah, I knew, like, deep down, but I don't know. I mean, those who will understand, and it feels like most of you do, so I don't feel like I need to explain myself. And there were a couple comments I put on there. If you saw them, I'm very happy you did. But just for the sake of my mind, I feel like it was necessary for me to take them off, because one, I'm tired of explaining myself. I want to explain myself, but it goes so much deeper that it's really hard to explain everything without giving you guys literally the whole story. So, I mean, 12 years of a story isn't just a quick 1-minute TikTok. And I don't know how much I'm ready to share right now, but I feel like that's just the iceberg of my life, is just the money issue. But I just wanted to pop on and say thank you to everyone. I'm out of the house for a moment, so I was able to. And the last couple days, to get my mind off and express myself, I've just been painting. I spent 3 days painting, and I messed up. I messed it up. I'll have to show you guys when I get back home. I recorded some of it got deleted. Some of it I thought I pushed record, and for some reason it wasn't recording. But yeah, I love you all, and I really appreciate all of you who, like I said, have taken the time to comment, like, and make sure that I understand your answers. So, or your advice, your responses. I really appreciate it more than you could ever know. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I'm gonna leave it at that for now, and I hope one day I'm able to share a lot more of my story, because I want to, but I don't know if now's the time. So I'm just gonna figure out all of my emotions right now and figure out next step, or maybe not figure out anything right now. I don't know. I'm at a standstill. But anyways, thank you. I love you, and I hope you're all having just such a blessed, beautiful day. Okay, bye.
Please let me know down in the comment section your take on this down. But please, as always, keep it respectful. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. Love to know what you guys think. This is a very interesting conversation, and if you know me, you know, if you've been here for a while, you know how I feel about stay-at-home mom. And this is why we always talk about here how, as a woman, you get your finance in order. I personally am not a subscription. I don't subscribe, or I don't encourage women to be a stay-at-home mom. If you're going to be a stay-at-home mom, then you need to be paid a monthly salary, so that you're working. That's work. That's a full-time job. So you need to show up that way, and you need to be paid for those labor. But clearly, I think I've told you guys this thing before. One of the reasons why I am like I don't go with the a provider man and all that is because of how I have seen this play in real life. I had the opportunity to have the chance to experience a provider man and a stay-at-home mom, and then I also have the opportunity of having a working mom and a supporting man, and I saw the difference. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, and my dad was 100% a provider, and I saw the financial abuse that comes with that, because this man literally controls everything, literally. And I saw it, and I personally, I was like, no, I don't want to be there. And then I happened to see my grandmother, which I've always talked to you guys about, that she played a very pivotal role on how I turned out and how I don't think like the traditional Nigeria woman. And I saw my grandma. My grandma was a hustler. She worked her ass off. She has her own money. She calls the shot in her life. And I saw how those two women in my life, how they live their life, and how it was, and how it goes. And that's why I will not sit down. Will my man provide for me? Yes, but I'm not going to sit down intentionally, just don't do anything and want a man to provide for me. And that's because I have first and see how the abuse shows up, and how it shows up very subtly, unknowingly. You say, oh, it gives me everything I want, it allows me to spend the money when I want, I just need to ask him. The fact that as an adult you are asking the permission to spend money, for me that is disturbing, because the other person can tell you no. So what do you want to do? Something you want to buy, you want to buy ice cream, and then you go ask your partner, and then they tell you no. Or somebody say ice cream is, okay, let's say we say, okay, you want to buy a hair. Yes, I need to show you guys my new hair. You want to buy a hair, and then your partner will tell you, no, you can't buy it. The lady talking about, she has access to all the cats and all that. It's just that she before she got married, credit was bad and all that. That means he doesn't trust you with money, and that's why he's controlling you with the money. He's controlling how you spend the money. So for me, like, why are you even with me when you don't trust me with money? So, ladies, one thing I'll tell you, one of the abuse, apart from physical abuse, one of the abuse that change how a woman navigates life is financial abuse. When you don't have your own money, when you don't work and you're waiting for your provider, because I can see how the internet has glamorized provider men. Oh, he buys me everything. Oh, he buys me flour. Me personally, I don't subscribe to it. To go and walk so that you are not in that marriage because you want to, you have to be in the marriage. You're in the marriage because you want to be in the marriage. That's the biggest thing. A lot of women that have provider men, they are there because they don't have anywhere to go. If they choose to leave that marriage today, they choose to leave that relationship today, they can't give themselves that quality of life that their partner give them. You get what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm not an advocate of it. I believe that every woman, whether you're married, whether you're not, work hard. And there's something I've always talked about here of how one of the things they've used to control us in this patriotic system as women is finance. And that's why one of my major goal in life and to talk to women about is to get their finance in order, to get their mental first in order, and then get their finance in order. With that, you do what you want to do. You make decisions for yourself intentionally, and you navigate for yourself. You look out for yourself, because the truth is that the most important person in your life is you. If you're not looking out for yourself, nobody will, not even the husband that you claim you love, will look out for you. The only person that will look out for you is you. So please protect yourself, ladies. If you have to stay at home, then do run a business, have them pay your salary, probably be a content creator, which I know being a content creator is not an easy job, but do something to earn money to sustain you so that you don't stay in that abuse for long. And clearly, one of the another thing I also want to touch up before I go, this is why, like, I will continue making videos and putting up videos like this out there, on and on and on, because a lot of time we don't understand how the community of when people have conversation. This is why I beg you guys to go to leave comments in the session, in the comment section, because a lot of time, when, like the lady said, hearing it from so many people just reaffirm what she's thinking and how she feels, and that is making her think and move in a different way. A lot of time you guys don't understand that your comments in the comment section make a big change to somebody going through it. The person that the video was about, just make them to realize and move differently. And so please continue leaving your comment, continue leaving your thoughts. Love to hear from you guys always. And I know I know that this video is a little bit, and I know I'm really slow on responding to comment lately, and that's because the girl is pumping 3 videos every day, which is a lot of work. So please bear with me. I'll always get around into the comment section. And if you want to say something to me personally, please just put Destiny and say what you want to say. I always get that faster. So anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comment section. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.